It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
But done! It's refreshment time!
What's Jimrex? Would you believe a movie audience guide presented as a public service by this theater's management to help you select your motion picture entertainment? Well, that's what it is. And we urge you to learn these rating symbols and use them as a guide for you and your family. G means suggested for general audiences, all ages. M, suggested for mature audiences, parental discretion advised. R, restricted, persons under 16 not admitted unless accompanied by parent or adult guardian. X, persons under 16 will not be admitted. This seal in advertising indicates that the film was approved under the Motion Picture Code of Self-Regulation.
Because this is Gordon Kong with you along, and it is showtime! Go down to Record City, USA. You can dance to the beat, catch your feet, shake your blues away. And the girls are always booty down at Record City.
The Aubrey Company presents Record City.
Go, gorilla.
Go world.
Get down, get down.
Record City, a cinematic supermarket of song with a lot of strange folks to help you along. Home wreckers, discothequers, detectives, defectives, gropies, groupies, chicks, chicklets, jive talkers, streetwalkers.
Here we are, we're stepping out. Life's ahead, let's sing and shout.
And who could forget the customers?
Record
City, baby.
Mr. Feelgood.
Mr. Field.
Baby, call on me.
Okay, but no kinky stuff.
What are you talking about?
Sex.
Come again?
I want to make love to you.
Oh, thank you very much. You're very kind.
Ruth Buzzy, Michael Callan, Jack Carter, Rick Dees, Kinky Friedman, Alice Ghostly, Joe Higgins, Larry Storch, and Frank Gorshin as the rabbi, and Frank Gorshin as the Great White Hunter, and Frank Gorshin as the chameleon. In Record City, the movie with the message to the world from music lovers everywhere.
Throw up.
Go for it.
Stick it in your ear.
Come back here and say that again. Hollow it out. It makes a hell of a hash pipe.
Ciao, baby.
So ease on down to the store with more and get your laughs off at the nitty-gritty Record City.
Bet I can get what you got.
Cannonball.
Old Cannonball is going to be passing you like you weren't even there.
Anyone can enter and anything goes in a squealing, smashing outlaw race across America.
I want to make a little bet on the Trans-American Grand Prix. Can you handle $20,000?
Gentlemen know each other, don't you?
Mr. Redmond, Mr. Buckman.
I believe we run into each other once or twice.
It's a cross-country demolition derby.
I mean to win this one. And if you so much as come within 100 miles of me, you're going to wind up with my tire tracks right up your...
The winner gets $100,000. The losers keep what's left of their cars.
Nice, huh?
Get me the highway patrol.
We're trying to get a word here with Brad Phillips, organizer of the race. Brad, tell me, your race has been called an outlaw sporting event. Do you have any comment on that?
Well, the police and safety officials around the country get upset because our drivers tend to exceed the speed limits.
One speeding ticket and you're back in prison.
Oh, God, there's trouble.
It's a freeway free-for-all that hits with the impact of a head-on collision.
I thought this car could beat anything on the road.
This car the winner.
Cannonball.
Exactly 14 minutes left.
I'm afraid the old place is going up.
You heard about Amsterdam?
Yeah. Some mistake.
28 square miles of white ash.
Civilization's about to blow itself apart.
Stop it! Don't look at the light! And move!
Pray that out of this world of anarchy and hysteria, some supreme being will emerge. A new Messiah, born of the age of science.
Has that Messiah been born yet, I wonder?
What is more important, who will recognize him if he has?
Produce an all-purpose human being, an hermaphrodite, immortal. Can't you feel our bodies merging? We shall be the new Messiah.
The twilight of the gods.
Or humanity.
Or both.
The ultimate in science fiction, rated R.
At last, science fiction creates the ultimate man, Infra-Man. And a motion picture creates the ultimate spectacle. Adventure beyond your wildest imagination with the man beyond bionics. 6 million light years beyond believability. Is he man or machine? Electronic circuits integrated with living cells in the living body of a man. Powered by nuclear energy. Infra-Man. You won't believe your eyes. You won't believe your ears. You won't believe your mind. Now, Joseph Brenner brings you the most advanced product of bionic science, towering above them all. Thunderbolt fists. Rocket feet. Can Inframan survive heat that melts rock? Cold that freezes fire? Is Inframan a match for men of steel? A motion picture that will stagger your imagination. Infra-Man, the ultimate in science fiction.
Twentieth Century Fox presents Phantom of the Paradise, a gothic horror story.
What was that?
A beautiful love story.
Like a circus.
A cinematic odyssey through the rock universe. From Greece to glitter. And beyond. The story of a sound, the man who created it, the girl who sang it, the monster who stole it, and the phantom who haunts the paradise, the ultimate rock palace. Phantom of the Paradise.
My music is for Phoenix. Only she can sing it. Anyone else that tries, dies.
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Well, you told me one time that you'd be somebody, that you weren't working just to survive.
B.
Snow! Whoa! Whoa! Ow! Man, you better get yourself a castrato for this.
Paul Williams as Swan.
And the angels that defeated them.
I want you to stop terrorizing the paradise and rewrite your cantata.
And the Phantom.
Stop and try me up. Only you might satisfy me
Phantom of the Paradise.
There really is the Phantom.
Once in a lifetime, there comes a motion picture which changes the whole history of motion pictures. A picture so stunning in its effect, so vast in its impact, that it profoundly affects the lives of all who see it. One such film is...
Very good, thank you. Yes, thank you. Next, please.
Once in a lifetime, there comes a motion picture which changes the whole history of motion pictures.
Yes, thank you. Next. Go away.
What?
Next.
What's wrong with my voice? My voice is all right, my brain is wrong.
有时候，有一部电影可以把整个电影的历史起了改变。
That's more like it.
葫芦萨拉的《Seven Samurai》就是这样的一部电影，还有《Ivan the Terrible》，其余的都是平常的电影，像《Herbie Rides Again》、《La Notte》和《Monty Python and the Holy Grail》。Monty Python and the Holy Grail 有许多滑稽的。
If you do not open this door, we shall take this castle by force.
We're back to our table, we dance where we're able, we do routine to call a scene.
故事紧张。
Wonderland, all this will be yours. What, the curtains? Run away!
还有一些不花许多钱的危险账目。
What makes you think she's a witch?
Oh, she turned me into a newt. 但是和 The Seven Seal 来比一下，这部电影就非常幼稚。所以，如果您是一个知识界记的小家伙，您也喜欢傻笑什么事，也不能更糟。Monty Python and the Holy Grail 看完了，来这里吃便饭。
Meet the most beautiful creature of the future. Her name is Barbarella, and she makes science fiction something else. Jane Fonda is Barbarella. Barbarella is a 5-star, double-rated astronavigatrix Earth girl whose specialty is...
love.
Shall I tell you what I would like?
I think I know.
Her top secret mission is a real wing dinger.
I got him. Good many dramatic situations begin with screaming.
Aswita Sonia! Aswita Sonia!
Could you hand me a garment?
See Barbarella do her thing with the nice angel. With the warm, friendly Iceman. With the cold, evil Black Queen.
Hello, pretty.
With the charming hand-to-hand Romeo. See Barbarella do her thing in the wild, excessive machine.
Sort of nice, isn't it?
In the biting birdcage, in the chamber of dreams, in the labyrinth of love, in the deadly dollhouse.
in the palace of pleasure. You find adventure beyond your imagination when you get lost in space with Barbarella.
Meet Diabolik, a bank Robin Hood who baffles the cops. He robs from the rich to give to the girls. Ask Eva.
Oh, you shouldn't have done it.
She can't get a good night's sleep unless she's covered with money. Master sports car racer. Master skin diver. Master lover. Master. Ask Eva. Diabolik, the absolute gold-plated end. Ask Eva.
Ten centuries ago, in an age of anarchy, tyranny, and repression, a youth became king, and the fate of England rested with a 22-year-old boy.
I'm Alfred, King of Wessex.
I'm Guthrum, son of Odin.
You are welcome if you come in peace.
David Hemmings is Alfred the Great. Prunella Ransom is Alfred's queen, Elswith. Michael York is Guthrum, the fierce leader of the Danes. In over 1,000 years of English history, only one king has ever been called Great, Alfred the Great.
It's 1980. Welcome to Rock and Roll High School.
Rock and Roll High School?
Do you want to stand there with my hand? Tell me, baby, if you're not a man. Do you want to dance? Do you want to dance under the moonlight? Screaming, baby,
I am Miss Togar, and I am the new principal of this school. And who are you?
I'm Riff Randall, rock and roller.
The only girl I ever dream about at night is Riff.
I've done more detentions than anyone in the school's history.
Are you a virgin? How about a cheerleader? Nice set of pom-poms.
Tom wanted Riff, but Riff wanted to live a rock and roll fantasy to the music of her favorite group.
The hottest band this side of the Iron Curtain, the Ramones!
You have managed to upset the entire school with this godforsaken noise.
Things sure have changed since we got kicked out of high school.
Hey, come on, you guys, follow me into the school!
They tried to stop their music, but the kids got wrecked and rocked the school.
I just talked to the chief of police. He's going to storm the building.
Rock and Roll High School, the school where the students rule.
Could your school be next?
From the Crypt. Welcome to the Crypt. You are invited on a guided tour of a world of darkness, where nightmares become reality. About to open. You will learn its terrifying secrets if you dare. Teacher, how to? Death lives in Tales from the Crypt. Who's next? Perhaps you? Is a cop.
Release the body, close it up. See my partner here, Sergeant Louis Belgrave. He believes that the girl's father is a crazy. I just hate white folks.
Kill her!
Let the lady go!
Why'd you kill those kids? Why'd you kill that old couple?
We're gonna make dog food out of you. That's it. Game's over.
Bingo. Catherine Deneuve is a call girl.
I'd like that.
They're both professionals. They both take their jobs seriously in hustle.
This is your Roto-Rooter, man. Your plumbing's stuck.
It's a nasty game, and everybody's playing because everybody wants just a little bit more than they've already got.
God, doesn't anything move you, Lieutenant? I mean, haven't you ever loved someone? Anyone?
I've been in love all my life.
Didn't you have a girl?
Yeah, I got a girl. She's a nurse.
Where were you going to take me today?
I was going to take you to the Ram Viking game. Have you wear those tight white pants and that sexy blouse? Watch all those guys looking at you. Say to myself, she's for sale.
Burt Reynolds and director Robert Aldrich are together again in their first motion picture since The Longest Yard. Hustle, starring Burt Reynolds, Catherine Deneuve, Paul Winfield, Ernest Borgnine, Eileen Brennan, Ben Johnson, Jack Carter, and Eddie Albert as Leo Sellers. No matter how much you have, there's always room for a little more. Hustle. It's an unavoidable fact of life.
Pardon me, Counselor. I don't mean to break anything up. We met about 3 years ago in court, and I just never got over how well-dressed you were. Well, enjoy your lunch, and my best to you, Taylor.
Burt Reynolds, Catherine Deneuve. When they hustle, it's like nothing you've ever seen before.
Bingo.
Come on, Teen, get up. For God's sake, Teen, snap to it. Your mother made Phi Beta Kappa at Smith, but I don't think she can make a 4-minute egg.
Jonathan, not tonight. I'm too tired.
Is there anything you can do anymore?
And you're just beginning to vibrate. And you excite the hell out of me.
Diary of a Mad Housewife, a Frank Perry film with screenplay by Eleanor Perry, from the novel by Sue Kaufman.
In 9 days, we are giving a party for 100 people. I would like to see you do one thing to make this party a success.
Would you come to a party that we're giving a week from Saturday? This is ridiculous. I am going home.
Sit down.
I can't stay. You make me too mad.
You're not mad. You're scared to death.
By far, the Perry's best film. Great movie making. Superb performances. New York Times. An important film. Life magazine. A pungent contemporary comedy. Playboy. A beautiful and dazzling piece of filmmaking. Holiday magazine.
Certainly not a love affair.
Surpasses the Perry's David and Lisa and Last Summer. L.A. Herald Examiner. Witty dialogue. The biting truth is earthy, refreshing, and strangely satisfying. Cosmopolitan magazine.
You're damn right I'm a sadist, and you're the perfect willing victim.
As usual, you've got everything twisted.
What have I got twisted?
Blisters the current scene. The best Frank Perry has made. Saturday Review.
It is of children that you must speak today. And the man said, your children are not your children. They are born of Aquarius. And the only path they know is to the stars. They come from you, but belong only to themselves.
You all seem like such good friends. We are.
We performed bird surgery together. We drunk truth serum together. We've told each other all the things about ourselves.
Sort of creates a bond between people.
And though you may give them your kingdom, their thoughts are their own. For it is to them that you bequeath the future. The future that you cannot visit.
I love you both.
Ah, she's just a kid.
No,
Really?
no, there's so few people we can trust.
Careful. Terrific. I trust you.
I trust you. I trust you.
We all trust
Let's
each
drink
other.
to that.
Drink to that.
When last summer began, they were children. When it ended, they were something else. Today's child dies. Tomorrow's man is born. Frank Perry, creator of David and Lisa, has once again discovered a cast of young talents, and once again he has made an unforgettable motion picture based on the provocative novel by Evan Hunter. It is called Last Summer.
I don't keep a cat or dog because they eat too much. Little kids bore the pants off me, and when I go to a ball game, I root for the visitors. I never cried at a wedding or a funeral. I never sent a Christmas card, and I cheated my wife, if I had the time. But I've got one soft spot. A man is innocent until proven guilty.
The Lawyer.
The Naked Ape. Is it you? From the worldwide bestseller by Desmond Morris, some startling answers.
Hey, Sergeant, did you know that your facial and vocal expressions were developed by the hunting ape more than 2 million years ago?
The naked truth about you, man. Can you take it?
Did you know monkeys and apes don't fall in love?
I keep forgetting. You know, we could be arrested.
We? It's your fantasy.
The naked truth about love. Courtship. Cheating. The raw, basic drives under the veneer. The naked truth about jealousy. Violence. And the laughs on you.
It's quite wild. Part of the old reward system. Do you understand?
I do.
Well, I don't.
Finger paint me. I'll finger paint you.
A hilarious peek behind civilization's fig leaf. The naked ape is only human.
This is the fortress El Condor. It's guarded by the whole damn Mexican army. The odds of getting inside alive are insane. But for $1 billion in gold, and the general's woman, one professional killer, and one escaped convict, damn the odds.
your Apaches? Did you ever see Apaches before?
Nope.
Well, you better shut up.
Come on. Get up.
Oh, no, not me. You just insulted #1 brave. You gotta fight him. That's what proves a man's a man.
I'm not gonna fight this midget.
You can always turn and run.
Fight your rule, you're gonna get yours.
Luke, why don't you admit you're scared?
If you're man enough to penetrate the fortress El Condor, you've got to take a little
Oh, give me water, Lord, have mercy.
and give one hell of a lot.
Damn it, Luke. They're my Apaches. I'll run them any way I want to.
We came here to take a fort.
We got all we need right here. We got millions.
Stupid. We can have it all.
We outnumber your army better than 20 to 1.
You're in here, and we're out there.
With 100 of you as your army, you slaughter the soldiers in the arms of their women. Scale the walls of El Condor with steel spikes tied to your feet, and use one damn sexy woman to challenge the entire Mexican army. Jim Brown and Lee Van Cleef take on everyone and each other.
Let's just draw.
Riders coming!
But they'll break through the walls of El Condor or die trying.
How old are you?
15?
Imagine that.
It was the fabulous 60s. A time of prosperity, intellectual women, fast cars, fast food, and a high school.
Kessler? What? Do you have a pass? You got me.
Chicken on the run, up yours!
This is a chronicle of that era.
Oh, Dave, you have to find a place. A safe place.
A safe place?
The Chicken Chronicles.
You come to me, your brother, to find a place to take your girlfriend?
Who's there?
A story of feelings
You want to see?
and emotions.
Women! All women! Because I love women, short, fat, old. I want them all.
A pulsating view of what really happened.
Oh!
An intricate look at the young lives of tomorrow's society.
Margaret.
Their hopes,
I'm alone.
their fears,
It's a quarter of an inch too long.
their work, their play,
Say hello to Margaret for us!
their leaders, and their friends.
It's your uncooperative attitude. Not liking school is uncooperative?
It was a time of budding young romances and strong family relationships.
Dave,
When did you have this fixed?
you can't keep disconnecting your intercom, Dave.
Mom, all I want is a little privacy, huh?
A chance to expand into new areas
Get me, Kessler!
and leave a lasting impression on those you leave behind.
Ready, set.
Yes, it was a very special moment in time,
Listen, I forgot something.
best remembered by history for its contribution to the party.
Ta-da!
Outrageous! Oh, I thought it'd impress you.
You took a 14-year-old ravishing hooker to the senior prom?
Kiss me.
these wonderful people, those wild events, in these uncompromising chronicles.
Oh, yeah?
The Chicken Chronicles, in the spirit of '69.
Nobody will be in or out?
Nobody.
I don't know.
I promise it's foolproof.
David!
Hi, Mom.
Boys singing Surfer Girl, I Get Around, Little Old Lady from Pasadena, and Surfin' USA.
Surfin' USA.
Chuck Berry. The swinging singer doing Johnny Be Good. His latest hit, plus the greatest, Maybelline.
Oh, Maybelline.
Beatle John Lennon leads the cheers for Jerry and the Pacemakers. Leslie Gore will send you with You Don't Own Me. Hello, young lovers, and the biggest hit of her career. And the party really goes into orbit when the newest showbiz sensation gives out, James Brown and the Flames. The greatest of the great, including such kings of rock entertainment as...
Here they come. Here they come. You know the guitar's grooving, so keep it all moving. And come on, come on, come on.
And today's hottest exponents of the Mercy Beat from England, the Rolling Stones. It's the swingin'est.
The Glory Stompers. Riding for glory. Loving for glory. Stomping for glory. The wildest. The roughest. Of all sickle gangs.
We'll take your mama down to Mexico, man, and sell her, and we'll all make a lot of money. This is my old lady. Now you just go out and buy yourself another old lady, man, huh?
Keep clear of the Stompers. Killers on wheels. The Glory Stompers.
Did he come on the bus? The hell he did. No one ever comes on the bus.
Then he must have ridden in on the rain.
I want that bag. Otherwise, I kill you. I let women in my room for only one reason. Now I'll give you a few details of what happened next. Where is she?
Marlene Jobert, Charles Bronson, in The Rider on the Rain.
Once upon a time, there was a war. Was it yesterday, or was it tomorrow?
Tell me when you're free. And surely, goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Fire the...
You'll keep hearing many things about Castle Keep. You'll hear about the one-eyed falcon.
Major, I don't think you know what this castle means.
It stands on the most important crossroads in the Ardennes.
Major, isn't it possible?
It stands on the road to Bastogne.
And the dove.
If something isn't saved, then what's it all for?
The preacher.
You trained for the ministry, didn't you, Lieutenant? Why aren't you a chaplain?
The cowboy.
Yes, sir.
Is the world suffering a water shortage, Corporal Clairvoyant?
Not now, sir, but suppose this war just goes on and on and on and destroys everything in the world. Well, since the Volkswagen can get along without water, she's bound to survive when other creatures die off.
The Count.
Did I select Major Falconer, or did you?
You did, Ollie.
Most important, you must make love, but not be in love. That way I retain control. The child will be truly my creation.
The mistress of the castle.
Don't defend the castle.
You mean you want to save it too?
I want to save you.
The baker.
You're waking everybody up. Go back to your outfit.
We have no outfit. We don't believe in fighting.
Oh, who believes in fighting?
The Red Queen and her camp followers.
Soyez les bienvenus, les enfants. To where are you going?
To the ends of the earth, and I think we're there.
A 10th century castle in a 20th century war. When war comes, what is the life of one man or one castle?
Arizona, 1873. A savage, blood-stained land, born to the Apache. Invaded by white settlers, plunderers, rioters, raiders.
You can't have it with the Apache. They say that this is their country, that we gotta get out or we gotta die. I don't intend to get out, and I don't intend to die.
Telly Savalas is Vince, the ruthless land raider. What he can't buy, he steals. When he can't steal, he kills.
Do you understand what this means? If the Apaches are blamed for this, there will be no peace. This territory will be up to its ears in blood.
George Maharis as Pablo the Mexican, the peacemaker.
My brother's starting a war. That is everyone's business. Well, I'm not gonna buck it. I fought my last fight a long time ago.
Two brothers divided.
You're a gringo or you're dirt.
For the gringos.
Separated by a terrible secret.
I'm going to tell. Everybody's going to know.
Two brothers united by a terrible war. These are the Land Raiders' women. Janet Landguard, never one to be owned.
Vince Carden owns me too. Is that what you're trying to say? I wasn't yours to sell.
Arlene Dahl, the one he marries.
You're his wife. You live in his house. You sleep in his bed. You get your share of everything he grabs.
Oh! For God's sake, do you hate him that much?
They incited hatred, invited murder.
They're after these savage beasts and stay after them until there's not one Apache scalp left in the whole Arizona territory.
American history's bloodiest era.
From a captive planet, 2 million light years away, came a desperate plea for help. Message from space. On the verge of extinction, the leader of the persecuted Aleutians sends his beautiful granddaughter to find the 8 legendary brave adventurers who alone can stop the annihilation.
Do you know where Emerald is? You know where Emerald is? What are you doing? No! I'm a human being from the planet Earth!
Never before has the screen erupted with more spectacle, more excitement. Message from space, where fantasies are real and reality is fantastic. An international cast headed by Vic Morrow.
I buried my career.
In orbit. But Baber won. I can't do it. It's the seat again. I've been chosen by the gods.
A phantasmagoria of sights, sounds, and space-age technical achievements that must be seen to be believed. Message from space.
Joe Bonham grew up and went to war. Was the price he paid too high?
What is democracy?
Like every other kind of government, it's got something to do with young men killing each other, I believe.
When it comes my turn, will you want me to go?
For democracy, any man would give his only begotten son.
Johnny got his gun and went to war. Was the price he paid too high? One of the great films of our time. From the book that sold over 1 million copies. A true giant. ABC TV, unforgettable. Catholic Film Newsletter, the acting is extraordinary. New York Daily News.
The time has come for you to go out and fight.
Are you going to fight too?
I'm arranged, I can't. But somebody's got to fight. We must have a just and lasting peace.
We've already got ours.
Damn right. When the country needs you, you've got to go. You should go.
I don't think anybody should go. All I can say is, dear God, don't make him go away. Don't let him be killed.
I won't be.
We're all gonna be killed. That's what we're here for. He's already got his. What's this guy doing here? He ain't gonna get killed.
Leave him alone. He's all right.
You could at least tell him to put his faith in God, couldn't you?
I'll pray for him for the rest of my days. But I will not risk testing his faith against your stupidity.
Well, you're a hell of a priest, aren't you?
He's the product of your profession, not mine.
Johnny Got His Gun, starring Timothy Bottoms, Kathy Fields, Marcia Hunt, Jason Robards, Donald Sutherland, Diane Varsi. Johnny got his gun and went to war. Was the price he paid too high?
End of the Road is one of the best films of the last 10 years, says Show magazine. Based on the best-selling novel by John Barth.
This may sound somewhat theatrical to you, but would you mind telling me where I can go for $58.75?
End of the Road demands to be seen, says Newsweek.
You don't know nothing, baby. You shouldn't do that. I just might kill you.
We'll see what happened.
End of the Road challenges the Hollywood system.
Sorry I'm late. I had a delivery to make at Boy Scout HQ.
Well, Rennie, you know I told you never to apologize.
I'm sorry. End of the road is where all things come together. Let there be no horsecraft between teachers of English. End of the road is where love and violence meet.
Get lost, creep.
End of the road is your environment.
Miss Gibson, there is a time and a place for everything.
If you think marriages are made in heaven, if you think black is white and white is black.
Joe made me come up. I told him how we made love in minute detail.
Go ahead. Pull it. Pull it, you son of a bitch. Are you crazy, you big baboon? Baboon.
If you think the 60s said it all, if you think you're up against it, you haven't come to the end of the road.
Oh, Jesus! Don't worry about me. I'll get along. Be happy, my love. Let's say that our little show is over, and so the story ends.
Don't it make you wanna go to war once more? What the hell for?
The Cannon Releasing Corporation would like you to meet Joe.
Money don't mean nothing to them. Motorcycles, marijuana.
You got love, you don't need this stuff.
How did he fall in love?
A hippie pimp.
Lone Ranger.
Cowboys and Indians. Hop along Cassidy. Not really fags, but close.
What he likes is to have
A little on the side once in a while.
I'll drink to that.
Screwing and grooving. Joe, do me a favor. Give us all a break.
Hey, Joe, don't it make you wanna go to war once more?
100 milligrams of Thorazine in the butt does wonders.
Get your pants on.
It's your now, Condor. Easter orgies.
She's anti-fetish.
That's Jap food.
The best Chinese restaurant in Astoria.
Your whole life is one big crock of
He doesn't shop at Kimball's, Joe.
junk is junk, right?
Now let's get the hell out of here.
Hey, Joe, don't it make you wanna go to war once more?
These kids are getting more than we ever did.
Just the credit cards, man.
You think I'm chicken? This is my beauty. They're all screwed up, so they're screwing up the culture.
We didn't make them feel old-fashioned like the kids make us feel old-fashioned.
That's enough. Hey, why don't you get a haircut?
Maybe your buddy ought to stick to golf.
From the out.
Told him to witch his Man, it's no good. It's a panther. Come on. Get with the Pepsi generation.
The crazy thing about Joe is
I could blackmail you.
You just bought me. You don't believe me?
Never on grass before, huh?
You done a real groovy job on her.
Come on, bitch, you bastard. Don't shoot me.
You don't want to see your gun.
No. You can't stop looking. You gotta keep looking. I like to look at it once in a while.
You see the knife going in.
You know, we get friendly. We infiltrate them. All my life, I ain't never been to an orgy. I hope I'm not out of line.
You just beat the world speed record.
You don't need to tell me. I see her on TV all the time.
Look, she's a bum tripper.
Oh, you're gonna kill me too.
it's a humanitarian act.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, don't it make you wanna go to war once more?
Move over. You've been ripped by the best. Now the action film of the year. All new, totally different. SuperManChu, master of Kung Fu. He's super cool. Super quick. Super deadly. SuperManChu. His body a lethal weapon capable of destroying anything and anyone who gets in his way. Action to blow your mind. Blows to leave you breathless. Kicks defying physical limitations. SuperManChu, master of Kung Fu.
You think I have such a short life?
That I don't know. But you know what they say. Courage makes heroes.
They sent their best men to get him, but their best was not good enough to tangle with SuperManChu. If you haven't seen this kind of action film before, you can't afford to miss this one. Even if you've seen the others, you owe it to yourself to see the best. SuperManChu, master of Kung Fu. See it to believe your eyes. From Capitol Productions, rated R for righteous.
You need a lift? Are you waiting for that big break? How about some new kicks? You'll get them all from the wildest bunch of far-out superheroes who ever came your way. Super Stooges versus the Wonder Women. Make way for the Wonder Women, meanest mamas of them all. When they go on a rampage, nobody can stop them. Nobody but the Super Stooges.
Raid this valley again, and none of you will leave it alive.
Dharma, the immortal magician. Chang, the Chinese chopper. And Moon, the Black Samson. See them flip out with their superhuman feats. They're incredible.
Honorable partners, I think the time has come for us to get the hell out of here.
They're invincible.
Wrong, you're the heaviest. If you manage to fly, then it'll be easy for me.
They're impossible.
If we stick together, there's no force in the world capable of beating us.
That's the secret weapon of the Wonder Women that has the Super Stooges in deep trouble. It's a panorama of pandemonium as the Super Stooges fight back. See the barrage of the polo balls. See the blitzkrieg by firebombs. See the terrifying attack of the super tanks.
Full speed ahead!
They're people-powered.
Steer to your right! I can't steer to the right. I got a guy with a limp on the left.
Move over, Hercules. Move over, Superman. Move over, Captain Marvel. The wildest bunch of superheroes you ever met are coming to your rescue. Don't miss the super amazing, super astounding Super Stooges versus the Wonder Women.
This is a boy. His name is Bernard. He has a mommy, a daddy, a doggy, and contact lenses. You might say he has everything a boy needs to be happy. But Bernard is not happy. Why? It's very simple. He doesn't want to be a boy anymore. What he really wants to be is a big boy. Grown up. A man among men. Among women. So one day, while roller skating around the public library, Bernard decided to make the big move. Leave home and make out on his own.
Don't eat too much. Don't stay out late. Don't go to suspicious places or play cards. And stay away from girls. But most of all, Bernard, try to be happy.
How Bernard becomes a big boy in the big city is what this little epic is about. It's also about a kook, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a little friend, a cop, a landlady, crazy roosters. If she's dead, you'll burn. And a 53-year-old albino hypnotherapist with a wooden leg.
53
50-year-old albino hypnotherapist?
With a wooden leg.
It's also about pin-ups, push-ups, pick-ups, punching, splashing, sneezing, necking, pills, beds, kites, 3 balls. 1 whammo! It's also about wooden legs. Department stores, automats, songs by the Lovin' Spoonful, discotheques, stethoscopes, book stealing, sleepers, family portraits, peepers, loneliness, togetherness,
Sexual, sextet, sextant, sextennial, sexagenarian.
people under 20, people over 30, tiny people, strange people,
What do you think you're doing? Moving in?
angry people, and a boy named Bernard.
Not sweet cookie. You're all Barbara has in this cold, cold world. Barbara needs you. It's going to be a cold night tonight, and your baby needs you, honey punch. Just come up here right now.
You're a big boy now.
All you have to do with walking out those doors, you've been prepared as long as time allows. Well, I don't know how, but you're a big boy now. You're a big boy now. Come on and take a bow, 'cause you're a big boy now. You're a big boy now. Come on and take
Fireball 500. The young thrill hunters of the racing game. Guys who go all out to win, and chicks who want the winners and make hay whether the sun shines or not. It's fun and excitement all the way with Frankie Avalon, Annette Funicello, Fabian, Jill Wells, Harvey Limbeck, Julie Parrish, the jet action crowd in a country carnival racetrack setting. They're goers who stop at nothing. Frankie's the favorite of the boys who know cars.
Joey, we got us a real shot.
Fabian's the favorite of the girls who best know, boys. And their rivalry is not always on the track. Fireball 500 is one movie that pulls no punches. No matter where the action is.
Trying to wear a guy down.
Are you getting worn down? Well, are you?
Are you guys really going through with that figure-8 stuff tomorrow?
Well, unless you chickens, I'll be there.
Good. I thought I might be doing a solo.
I think you're both out of your heads. You could get killed.
It's 500 fireballs of action.
This is just the beginning of a most unusual robbery.
What do I have to do? Force down an English plane.
I haven't done that since 1942. Unheard of, bold, totally unexpected. That's why we're going to succeed.
He masterminds the plan.
I'm talking about stealing $10 million.
He sets it into motion.
I'll give you 60 seconds to throw down your weapons and start unloading the gold.
And she makes everything fall into place in Midas Run. When you're on the Midas Run, all you need is a plane, a tank,
people in the tank.
What the hell are you doing?
A lovable old mafia boss.
Of course we kill him if we catch him.
A collector of precious objects.
I will bid for your wife.
When you're on the Midas run, you move in the most beautiful places with the most dangerous people.
Schiefleben!
Oh, Mike, we've blown it.
When you're on the Midas run, you can get away with even more than a $10 million robbery.
Where do you want me?
That woman is a tarantula.
To be the most exciting event of their collectively drab little lives.
Begin your descent.
This dangerous glittering game has an unusual name. Gold is the prize to be won when you play in the Midas run. There are some chances to take and many rules you must break. You have to cheat everyone to survive in the Midas run. In the Midas run. In the Midas run. La 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 la.
Follow me into the bold, beautiful, stoked world of today.
Follow Me takes a trio of fun-in-the-sun ambassadors on a frantic, fabulous, fantastic search for the world's best surfing action.
Follow me on an adventure trip around the world. A different kind of adventure. Different? Have you ever heard of surfing indoors?
Spray-colored lenses.
Follow Me finds the biggest surf ever filmed in Hawaii at Waimea, at Sunset Beach, and Pipeline.
Love is the key that opens you, and you'll see it too, and you'll soon be on your way, on your way.
Geraldine Chaplin, she's ready for the here and now in Copper.
We'll stay young for as long as we can. There ain't nothing in this world can bring us down. Love is all we have to give, and all we wanna do is live.
Just when the sound makes you feel crazy, and the lights shine right through your head, and everything starts to fly, the love-in becomes a kill-in.
Don't fool around with that. It's loaded.
He's a killer.
You don't give a damn about me.
I play the devil. The guy they love to hate.
We represent the future that you're afraid of. You have too much of everything, too much freedom, too much money, too much sex.
Are you ready for the here and now, or is your scene just another cop-out?
Anything you wanna do is fine. You stick to your scene, 'cause we got our own.
The bank track, the pack, the blockers, the jammers, and the 20 million screaming fans who love every minute of it. This is Derby, the motion picture acclaimed at the USA and San Francisco film festivals. Derby is the story of Mike Snell, a boy with a dream.
I'm gonna go on a roller derby.
Before we can touch you, you're gonna have to go through the training school.
You know what you're getting into.
Hey, Columbus didn't know what he was getting into when he jumped in the ocean.
He quit his job in a tire factory.
I'm gonna quit work over there.
Aren't you happy with what you got?
No!
Kissed his wife
He's talked about the roller derby.
and his girlfriend's goodbye.
It's wherever he goes, he finds 2 or 3 women. It gets him in quite a bit of trouble.
Well, are you ready to tell me what's been going on between you and Mike? Nothing yet. Why? They've already both admitted they've been taking turns with you. Just admit it. Admit what? Admit what you just told me. In front of his face. Oh, I ain't scared of you.
He bought a motorcycle and headed for Oakland, and a chance to make roller derby a way of life. Derby, a world where men and women play by the same rules.
And in changeover, the pack is together. There's only 5 seconds to go, and then everyone stops. Those that are out there get right into that changeover and wow.
People ask you, what are you gonna do, you know, when you finish skating? This is what I've got to show for it now. It's my house and a beautiful place up here in heaven.
Birdman right here! Take it out and try to fall.
Zachariah, the first electric western.
Far out.
Zachariah, ahead of his time.
Right on. Zachariah, you don't need a gun to die.
Looking for a job. Did you finish high school?
I want to wash in a bathtub of gold. I want 97 kilos already rolled. I want to wash in a bathtub of gold.
Of course, we're always looking for someone who can draw. I learned to draw at home in my spare time.
We're musicians and singers, not gunslingers. Ask any girl in town. All right.
Call us dumb, stupid noise music. You weirdos are all alike.
I don't have any quarrel with you, mister.
I'm gonna kill you, you little fag. You're dead.
Elvin Jones. Country Joe and the Fish.
We shoot our guns and watch them run, sitting high up in the saddle.
Doug Kershaw.
If we all having fun.
The New York Rock Ensemble. Pat Quinn.
Billy the Kid, Wild Bill Hickok, Matt Dillon, Marshall McLuhan, I've had them all.
Don Johnson.
Weird eyes.
and John Rubinstein as
Zachariah.
This is the dawning of the Age of Colossus.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dr. Charles Forbin. In a few moments, Colossus will address us directly.
This is the voice of world control. I bring you peace. It may be the peace of plenty and content, or the peace of unburied death. The choice is yours. Obey me and live, or disobey and die.
The frightening story of the day man built himself out of existence. Colossus, the Forbin Project.
It's making you a prisoner.
Shock, horror, suspense. Created with all the technological brilliance of 2001, A Space Odyssey. Colossus is the ultimate in sophisticated computers.
I'm going to try to convince the computer that you're my mistress. That therefore I have to be given the opportunity to see you regularly in private. That way we can pass information back and forth. Four times a week.
Good night.
This is insane. When do you think you'll be able to attempt the Omanov?
Colossus sees all, senses all, knows all, controls all armaments and all defenses. When this emotionless creation becomes the master of man, the result is catastrophic.
The Supreme Council of the USSR has ordered as of 2300 hours Moscow time tomorrow the activation of an electronic brain exactly like ours, which they call God.
They built Colossus, supercomputer with a mind of its own. Then they had to fight it for the world.
The missile has just been launched. It is heading towards the Sayan-Sibirsk oil complex.
Guardian has retaliated.
Retaliated?
It may be too late, sir.
Oh, my God.
The year 2000. America is a vast speedway. People line the streets to witness the greatest drivers on Earth in a race from sea to shining sea.
This is a death race.
You finish first, or not at all. Death Race 2000. Every car a deadly weapon. Every spectator a potential point. It's a cross-country road wreck, and the traffic is murder.
Who are you, anyway?
Frankenstein. National hero. Best driver on Earth.
I don't want you to die.
He was built by the world's finest surgeons to drive the fastest car ever designed, and nothing can stop him now. Death Race 2000, rated R.
John Fane. John Fane stops at bank robberies, train robberies, and killing. Fane and his gang raided the McCandles ranch and kidnapped little Jake McCandles. They held him for $1 million in ransom. They weren't afraid of the Army, and they weren't afraid of the Texas Rangers. and they thought his grandfather, Big Jake McCandles, was dead. He wasn't. It took $1 million kidnapping to bring Big Jake back home to his family, to his son, James.
Good morning, Daddy.
Daddy?
Daddy.
Daddy. Well, son, since you haven't learned to respect your elders, it's time you learn to respect your betters.
His son, Michael.
You hurt?
No.
And to his wife, Martha.
I was wrong. You haven't changed, have you, Jacob McCandles?
Not one bit.
Big Jake took his 2 sons, a half-blind Apache and a wild dog, deep into Mexico. One way or another, they had to pay off John Fane and his gang.
You got to deliver that box to us. You got to put it right in our hands. Somebody takes that box away from you. We won't be understanding. We won't wait. We won't try again. I'll just send that boy's body back to you in a basket. You understand?
Every cutthroat killer, every two-bit thief tried getting that red box. Instead, they got Big Jake and his 2 sons.
There's a little 8-year-old boy somewhere out there, scared and lonely and probably wondering what's happened to his world. We came here to find him and take him home, alive if possible. Now you understand. Anything goes wrong, anything at all. Your fault, my fault, nobody's fault. It don't matter. I'm gonna blow your head off. It's as simple as that.
So one night in May, Big Jake McCandles had a final showdown with John Fane and his gang.
Who are you? Jacob McCandle.
I thought you was dead.
Not hardly.
Anyone who can make a girl feel as happy as Paddy can can't be all or bad.
Jesus, I'm after forgetting the paper round.
You know, it wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't such an outletcher.
That poor woman just wanted to vent her pence on a gent without a cent.
Oh, that's what I like about the Irish. Everybody's a poet.
That little mot in the pub really was a flower. And a pretty flower should be watered every day.
Bet you tell that to all the girls.
Love them all, but not in the heart. Blow yourself a kiss in the mirror every morning and it'll last for days.
Stuck.
Can I help?
I should have worn me pants with the buttons. To think I taught you everything.
The hardest working lad in the parish. You seduced my housekeeper.
She knows the way to a man's heart.
What did you do for an encore? Lay an egg. Can you deny that you placed your hemlock person inside the innocent Bowery of that dear gentlewoman?
Oh, God, don't the Irish ever look inside their trousers?
There's no end to it.
She's got a pal. A real angel. Oh, Jesus. An angel.
And the sea comes up to meet me as I stand upon the sand. Then her eyes return to greet me, and she seems to understand, for she's making no demands.
Paddy Maguire has one hand on his dreams, one hand on his girls, and 1 foot out the door.
It's the time to be young. It's the time to be wild. It's the time to be in love. Teenage graffiti, the sign of the times.
What are you doing with yourself now that you've graduated? I want you. I don't care what anybody thinks.
Some trouble.
No one does it like the teenagers do it. And they do it all in Teenage Graffiti.
When someone knocks on your door and says,
Permiso?
Be very careful before you answer.
Avanti?
Wendell Armbruster Jr. is 42, vice president of 37 corporations.
Oh, you read the Newsweek article, right?
Pamela Piggott is 28, a salesgirl from London, with a problem.
I've been called plump. I've been called pudgy. I've been called chubby.
They're on their way to the island of Ischia to claim the bodies of their parents, who were involved in a mysterious accident.
You mean her mother and my father were...
You bet your sweet patootie.
You mean all the time that we thought he was over here getting cured, he was getting...
Avanti, the movie that asks the question, can a filthy rich, uptight American and a poor but overweight girl from London find happiness at their parents' funeral?
Why don't we bury them here?
If I don't get him back to Baltimore in time for that funeral on Tuesday, there's going to be such a scandal.
There's a lovely old cemetery up on the hill. They could be there together.
Miss Piggott, they were not the unknown soldier. They were the unknown lovers.
In fact, can they find their parents' bodies?
Signor Cipriani informs me that when he locked up the place, the bodies were gone. Gone? Gone where?
That's a good question, Wendell. Perhaps you should ask the notorious Trotta family.
Arnoldo Trotta, Alfredo Trotta, Adolfo Trotta, Papa Trotta, and I am Armando Trotta.
That's a lot of trotters.
Or Carlucci.
What about Sacco and Benzetti?
Or Bruno the valet.
It was a bum rap.
Or Anna the maid with the mustache.
You just cannot get decent help these days.
Or the crazy coroner. Or the man from the State Department.
Let me make one thing perfectly clear.
Perhaps you should ask Miss Piggott.
Miss Piggott and I are playing frog leap.
It's not that I'm women's lib or anything. I don't mind being treated as a sex object.
You mean you and me is with...
Wasn't that the whole idea?
You bet your sweet patootie.
Well, I don't want you to think that I'm stuffy or uptight or anything. I'm considered a pretty groovy cat, you know, tuned in. Like when I'm on business in Los Angeles, I always have lunch at a topless place. Oh, my God. Miss Piggott!
Jack Lemmon and Juliet Mills in Billy Wilder's new comedy, Avanti.
Permesso. Dammi avanti.
And now, Woody Allen, with a few words about his new film. What's the title of your movie, Woody?
Bananas?
Yes, Bananas.
The name of the movie is Bananas.
Bananas. What part do you play in the movie?
I play the part of Fielding Mellish, who is a tester of products at a small company in New York.
We can show you how to turn it out. We can show you how you can save money on a cost basis. And you think we'll sell?
How is it, Mellish? Can you hear the music clearly? You should be a great seller in California. And who, through a circuitous turn of events... So long, suckers! Finds himself leader of a Latin American country.
A young Mr. Hernandez, the official interpreter.
Welcome to the United States.
Welcome to United States.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're here to see that your safety is ensured. We'll act as your shield in the event of trouble. We missed him.
There are a great many things we have to offer your country in return for aid. Few people realize that we lead the world in hernias.
It's the same person, all right.
This man is attempting the overthrow of the United States government from without and within.
All right. Let's pick him up.
Fielding Mellish goes on trial tomorrow for fraud, conspiracy to overthrow the government, and using the word thighs in mixed company.
Who else is in the film, Bananas?
Carlos Montalban, David Ortiz, and Miguel Suarez.
Yeah. Are there any unknowns?
Louise Lasser.
Hi.
Oh, yes, I've never heard of her.
I love you. I love you.
Oh, say it in French. Oh, please say it in French.
I don't know French.
Oh, please. Please.
What about Hebrew? Well, Howard Cosell is in the picture, who is, as you know...
Who's he?
Howard's one of the great dramatic actors who comes from the Elizabethan stage.
And I think I see the door beginning to open. El Presidente may be coming out.
What do you think of Bananas? Is it a good picture? Is it a fair picture? Is it an excellent picture? Well, where would you rate it? How many stars would you give it, for instance?
Well, there's no question. It's my bid for masterpiece. The picture's an epic. It's monumental proportions. It's moving. It's rich. It's tense. It's taut. Filigreed, gossamer. It's a cheap little exploitation film, basically.
We're going to show some pornographic movies.
You need an usher?
How do you think it's going to do at the box office?
Well, we have a very interesting plan. We're going to let people in all over the country for nothing and then charge them to get out.
In the world of crime, there are no winners. There are only losers. 2-time losers, 3-time losers, and the biggest loser of them all. Virgil Starkwell, Mr. Big.
There's a stick-up.
Hey, what are you doing here?
We're holding up the bank.
We're holding up the bank.
No, I'm sorry. We were here first.
We're holding up the bank.
Don't listen to him, folks. We were here first.
He just couldn't accept authority.
You guys are dressing alike again.
A person who commits some sort of an act that's against society usually is not considered emotionally stable.
And so, the reason we eat matzo on the Passover holidays...
Virgil basically was a good fellow.
I think actually, if he'd been a successful criminal, it would have been all right. You know, he never made the 10 most wanted list.
Hey, where is everybody? We called the break-off. Why didn't somebody tell me?
Well, I had to tell Virgil.
play games, then meet the girls from Rambling U.
We've got the greatest asset Rambling U ever had, us. And are we gonna use it? Yeah. Give us an R, give us an R, give us an R-A-M, give us a B, give us an L, give us an I-N-G. Rambling, Rambling.
When it comes to cheering, these girls are great. They also have some good plays of their own, like Backfield in Motion. It's Cheerleaders Beach Party. To score with football players, first, get their attention. Next, zero in for a quick pass or two.
This is honey, ginger, and sugar.
We're awfully pleased to meet you. Same here.
Then comes a little basic research about the way they like to play. And if that doesn't work, there's always something else.
All right, follow me.
When these girls go into action, the only thing that counts is playing the game. And the way they play, there's no way to lose. The cheerleaders take off at the hottest beach party ever. Cheerleaders Beach Party.